Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we are going to be making this Valentine. Holy cow, I don't know where that came from. Thanksgiving card. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I think the only thing that's going on right now is the Designer Series paper sale. Select Designer Series papers are 15% off. So if you're interested in that, please go to my website and they will be listed there. And I think that is probably, I think that's all there is. Okay. So let's see. I have something. There we go. You need a piece of crumb cake that measures 4 1/4 by 11, and we're going to score that at 5 1/2. For these two shapes, these are very vanilla. I have used the stitch rectangles with those, and I've used the largest rectangle, and I've cut out 2 of those. If you don't have the stitch rectangles, they measure about 5 1/8 and 3 7/8. So about 5 1/8 and 3 7/8, two of those if you don't have the stitch rectangles. You'll need a scrap of Early Espresso, a scrap of Cajun Craze, and a scrap of mint macaron to cut out your leaves. And I have used the gathered leaves and used these. I cut out 1 of this shape in Cajun Craze, 1 mint macaron, and 1 Early Espresso, and then I also did 1 Early Espresso in this sleeve as well. So there's 2 of these leaves. All right, and then you'll also need a scrap of, well, this isn't a scrap. This is 3/8 by about 3 3/4, but it doesn't need to be quite that long. I just gave myself some extra room. And then you'll need a scrap for your, let's see, your acorn and your leaf. And I think that is it for right at the moment. All right. Let's get this scored. So I'm going to put this on my Simply Scored, and this is going to get scored at 5 1/2. Get that over there, and then I'm going to take my bone folder and fold that in half and give it a good crease with my bone folder. That makes it lay nice and flat. Oops. I'm going to put this aside for the moment. I'm going to take one of my stitched rectangles, and I'm going to bring out my, let's see, I'm going to bring out my crumb cake, my mint macaron, and my Early Espresso ink. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp these little, I think that's wheat. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I'm gonna stamp those on here. I'm using the Beautiful Autumn with the Autumn Punch Pack. You can get this as a bundle in the holiday catalog. I'm not using this leaf. I'm only using this one and the acorn. So I'll get to that in just a moment. But I'm going to take, let's see, I'm going to take this one and this one for right at the moment. And, okay, the other ones are in there. All right, so let's take a couple of blocks here. All right, so for this one, I'm going to take my Early Espresso and also using the mint macaron. This comes in a 3-pack. I'll have the name of it up on the screen. I can't remember what it is right at the moment, and it's not. It's either a 3-pack or a 2-pack of ribbon that you get together. And I just want to make sure that I say the right thing, so I'll just list it on the screen. I'm going to take a piece of this mint macaron, and this measures about 3.5 inches. I'll be cutting a little bit of that, more of that off, but I want to put that in the middle here so that I know where to kind of stamp my little images here. I'm also going to take just one of my leaves. Just kind of trying to give myself a visual. You could also take a pencil. Do I have one? And just kind of, this is where that's going to be covered up. This is where the ribbon is, and this is kind of where the leaves are. So I'm going to take I think this is a wheat. I'm going to take that with my mint macaron, and I'm just going to do a couple of stalks coming off over here, and then a couple more up over here. Okay, then I'm going to take my other piece. I'm going to put this away so that I am done with that. I don't need it anymore. Get that out of the way. My early espresso. Let's just ink that up, and that's going to go right in the middle here. Probably should have put that up just a tad more, but it'll be fine. Okay, so there is that. While I have the early espresso out, let's go ahead and stamp the acorn. So I'm going to take the outline of the acorn, and let's just stamp that in the early espresso. Okay. And then, since I still have that out, the top of the little acorn is also in early espresso. So let's just get that done. Okay. Then I think I am done except for my saying, so I guess we might as well get that done too. Let's get the saying done. And that one is coming out of the banner year. We have Happy Thanksgiving up there. So let's use that one. Okay, let's see how I do with this. Not bad. Just required no breathing. Okay, so I'm going to put the early espresso away now. All right, I'm going to move this to the side so that it doesn't get smudged. I'll put this over here. All right, so now we can take these and we will take our leaves here. See how I did. All right, I think that's going to be okay. Okay, so let's get our other leaf image stamped. find my chamois here. What did I do with it? Oh, it's right here. So I can use this again. Right. And we'll get this leaf right here. Whoops, not that one. We need the outline first. So I got the outline. The outline on here. We need the Cajun craze for that. So we will first take the outline of the, I think this is an oak leaf. Okay. All right. And then we'll take the inside. Oop. I need to clean my stamps. They're not sticking as they should. I don't know, I'm sure that you probably know, but if you take your stamps to your sink and use a little bit of Dawn dish soap on them, or any mild dish soap, and just wash them up a little bit, and then let them air dry on a non fiber, like a microfiber cloth, they will be as good as new. Okay, so we stamp this up in Cajun Craze. I'm going to stamp off, and then I'm going to, so it gives it a little bit lighter shade of the Cajun Craze. And then let's do the same thing with the, you can either use crumb cake for the bottom of your acorn, which I'm going to do, or you could just stamp off your early espresso and get a lighter shade of the early espresso. I'm going to use the crumb cake. Here's the bottom of that. All right, so there is that. All right, so now I'm going to bring in my punches. So I'll take my acorn punch, and I'm going to punch that out. All right, then I'm going to take my leaf punch, and I'm going to punch out that. Right, and then it's just pretty much putting the card together, except for the inside. All right, so we'll take these, and let's put those right there. We'll take the other two leaves, except I want this one down here. I want this one over here. I want the smaller one up at top. And then I'm going to take the other one and put that down here. And this one kind of over here. All right, and then okay, so this needs to go up just a little bit. All right, so let's get my glue here. I'm not gluing them like flat. I'm just putting some glue in the middle so that they kind of raise up a little bit. All right, let's get this one. Over here. And then this one over here. Oh, what I did forget to do, so if you'll see in here, I forgot to stamp those. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to them now. It does have a stamp right here, so I forgot to do that. But you could, let's take our light crumb cake. Let's take our light crumb cake blend and we'll just fill those in with the blend. So that is a fix for that. Just lift that. Good thing I didn't okay. I did get a little bit out of the line there, so I'm going to take my color lifter and I'm just going to push that back in there. There we go. All right, there we go. There. Like it never even happened. All right, so I'm going to take a piece of our tear and tape, and that's how I'm going to stick down my ribbon. You could use glue dots, but I think this just ensures that that ribbon is not going anywhere. Okay. And then that's going to go on here. That, and then I'm going to be trimming off the ends in a second. Then our Happy Thanksgiving, I'm just going to give this side this way and this side this way, and that's going to go right on here. And I'm going to put a piece of tear and tape on this as well. Oops. Take your pick tool. This one I can use to get the backing off. That can go right on top of your ribbon there. All right. There, that's better. All right, now I'll take my ribbon scissors, and this I'm just going to cut straight up. Okay, and then you kind of just want to make the ends a little frayed. Just take your pick tool and just rough them up a little bit. Okay. I don't necessarily like the Hi, Acorn. Alright, so now we're going to take the acorn, and that's going to go right here, but I am going to cut off the top just a little bit. Put a little glue on there. My tweezers go. It's easier with the tweezers. Stick that right up in there. There we go. And then the leaf, same thing. I'm just going to take the bottom off. And this is just going to get tucked in here. There we go. All right, then let's take our champagne rhinestones. And we'll just scatter a few of those around. Maybe. Wow. So there's our rhinestones. Okay, this is going to go on the front of the card. We will just take some of our Stampin' Seal here. It's going to go right on the front. All right, and then on the inside, we'll take our other rectangle. I'm going to take the My Heart is Grateful for You right here. Okay, let's get our early espresso back. That's going to go right in the middle. And then we will take some mint macaron with the wheat again. And that's going to go that way. And that is going to go that way. All right. And then this, just get some adhesive at the top. And then there you have it. All done. All right, so if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. All supplies can be purchased through my online store at happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.